They're powerful machines. 0 to 100 k's an hour in less than 4 seconds. At 120 horsepower, this rocket flies. And with what seems like weeks and weeks of endless sunshine this summer, you're probably noticing a lot more riders out enjoying the weather. Problem is, when you don't have the protection of a vehicle around you, enjoying that summer ride comes with its risks.
I had an accident a couple of years ago, and it wasn't good. Driver didn't see me and pulled a U-turn, and we had a collision.
Summertime around here, you see an increase in motorcycle activity. You see some real safe motorcycle riders for the most part. You see some riders who are absolutely not riding safely. And you see a lot of cars, unfortunately, that don't seem to be seeing the motorcyclists as well.
Police say motorcycle-related deaths are skyrocketing. Already this year, 6 of the 14 fatal crashes on the South Island involved motorcycles, and that's more than double last year's rate.
When you consider that motorcycles are a tiny fraction of the population out there and they're so vulnerable, this has really got us concerned.
Morning. You get your driver's license there, ma'am, and insurance?
So police on the South Island hit the road this week.
Just want to make sure you're properly licensed there and insured.
To try and find out why the number of deaths are so high and to look for riders who aren't following the rules of the road.
The reason to stop, you're doing 80 there in the 60 zone. It's a 60 zone.
The obvious factors of high speeds, road racing, and many drivers just not paying attention is not a big surprise to police. But what is surprising,
People my age who are deciding to get back into motorcycling, and there's been some incidents where you get an inexperienced rider who used to ride a long time ago. They get back on the bike, they buy themselves a nice new bike, and off they go without any training in that last 20 years.
Virtually every motorcyclist you talk to will tell you that 90% of the collisions are the fault of the vehicle driver. That's not the case, at least not anymore, certainly not here on the South Island.
but here at Action Motorcycles in Esquimalt, where Richard Vidal has been riding a motorcycle for 27 years, safety on our roads isn't just in the hands of the riders.
Motorcycles can make mistakes that cause cars to have incidents and vice versa. Anyone on the road, including bicycles, including electric bicycles, everyone has to look out for everyone else. It's not any one demographic's responsibility.
And Vidal says more and more riders are taking safety into their own hands.
5 or 6 years ago, black was in. Black helmet, black jacket, black gloves. More and more it is starting to go towards high vis and alternate colors that let you be more visible, especially the bikes as well. A full black motorcycle is less visible than a white motorcycle.
Unfortunately, it's not a black and white situation, but everyone seems to agree that one of the keys is education.
We've got to get the message out to motorists that, yes, you've got to be much more aware of the motorcyclists around you, but we've got to get the message out to motorcyclists as well that things are different now if you're in your middle ages, both in terms of the bike and in terms of your reflexes.
And this is just the beginning. There will be intensive enforcement focusing on motorcycles in early September, and they'll keep it up until the fatality rate drops. In Saanich, I'm Nikki Iwanishin, your Community News Specialist.